walking. Walking is fun. This is fun. A puzzle cube. Now, did that really deserve experience? I can fiddle with it again. Oh yeah. Right. Oh. Here's the problem. 2 of these I need. 1 of them I can get. What about that one? Alright, a wonderful book. Blocks. Books. The entire book, not just whatever. Oh. That doesn't fit you. I don't think that's how that works. That's like, that's a lot of beans. What does this do? Oh. Right. I, should have expected that. Right. Oh. Oh. Then I guess I'll be part of the now probably 10% who don't die. Come to think of it, I only hear of a few people dying from the cows. Most die of everything else. Okay. Weird kid. This is the perfect time to screw around in the woods. No, I want to play Fake Dog. is, and now you can't, now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. Ah, comments. I love mine. Just get rid of that comment there and put it there. Now I have no meat and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town though. Right. He's just reading the sign. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't play this 7 times. And ask why the hell and how, better yet, did you lose a door? Great. Yeah, that's what it's weird. I feel bad about the okay, Bob. Oh yeah, totally.
Hello!
Oh hey, Sam.
Hey, we're hanging out without you. We're playing the Bilo.
We're playing Diablo.
Ain't that right, David?
There's so many bad.
I'm gonna leave now. Alright, I have no friends. So, anyway, yell as loud as we can in this game. Why am I lagging? It's just a 2D game. Can you press the switch? What the hell? Die him up. Oh no. Why would I do? Oh. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Taint proper. He points to the take a hat and leave a hat box next to the door. Yeah, check out the box. Look through the hat box and find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Safe, fella. Yeah. You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. She's limited. Well, no problem. Alright, keep on. What's it do? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yep, it's full of spit. Regular spit, roast tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Nope. You decide as you back away from the horrible stink bucket. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna look at it now. Closer. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it! You reach your hand toward the bottom. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air. Like a greasy fog enveloping the stinky brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate, never surrender. You plunge your hands into the awful soup. It makes a sound like your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. Hooray! What does that do? Oh, of course it does. Great. Cufflinks. If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. I don't think I wear do I wear shirts? Is there a shirt going on or just pants? I don't have pants on. I don't have boots on. I assume I'm completely naked except for a hat. But that's just... Oh, you walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back of the wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. My name is Farter. What brings you to this wild little backwater? Ask about work. The usual. I came out of the West to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts. Unfortunately, Barring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. Never mind, never mind. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people about dirt water. Just about errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken bird is always falling apart in one way or another. Hustler's always needing help since he hurt his leg. And that no account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Yeah, you know, the guy who lost the fucking door? Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin in the basement. Some cowpoke from the gulch didn't lap off his boots and got spalls everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement for you. Oh, and I need this. You got an item. Weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Howdy, I'm Farger. Howdy, Farger, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hustler. How's that working out for you? Well, those horses just keep flying out of the door. So, business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold you one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kinda boring. One. But it's still got 4 legs, and I'm back to sit at home and come see me at the table. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Okay, great. I think you said stable, not table. Well, I should probably leave. Ah, goblin. Just kidding, it's scary. That's not just a goblin, it's scary. The goblin shouts, Briark! I'm gonna get the hell out of here. This place seems dangerous. Yuck. Yuck. Wanted for bird theft, naked Mike Bernstein. I don't think I want to know how to naked. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshall office. Wanted Benny Fricker. The face Steven? I'll trade you this soap for a lot. Raid. Really don't think his name is actually Raid. Takes your soap and hands you a lot. No trades right now. Thanks. Yeah. The weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. How are yourself? And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, pardon. I drank too much cactus food. Turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this was happening, but I didn't listen. Oh, that's silly cactus Bill. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? Well, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? What? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process is inside the cactus part, and it keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a light boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything. Yeehaw! Skill up, mysticality level 2. Yes! Skill rank number... Much obliged, partner. Now, let's see here. What can we do? Oh, I need my shovel. I left it behind the house at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the house at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kinda stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Oh. Right. Great. What's up with the stairs? Yeah, I gotta do the stairs thing. buy so many cactuses that your body is filled with an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. You got a strong little compass and accurate auto blocker will be available. It's Bimmy. It's Bimmy, your brother. What's it? Bimmy. Wait, Bimmy. Ah, yeah. I stole some Rube's face. What's up, Bimmy? We gotta get out of here fast. Would be great if the irritants are on us. Any minute. Dang! Come on, snap. It's hot here. I'll catch up with you then. Hurry. Pack up your belongings. Okay, I stole that fair and square from you. You stole it from me. Not fair. Yes, of course. I see the Fricker gang has put a stop to your breeding. You rescue myself, Lord. You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, Scrooge. This here person's cell just got about 4 times more secure. Or like 12 times. Are there any Fricker boys left fooling around? Yeah, one or two guys. I'll go ahead and show you. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. Meat is currency, in case. Got another task for you. You forgot the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. Well, the trigger's busted. Ah, to lower. Good, need a lock. I just so happen to have one. You hand the sheriff the lock. That'll be nice. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the keys in the clap. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick locks, stranger? Got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Definitely pick the lock. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks in his cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it, and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. Your bowling springs never gets any more criminals. They better watch out. That's a good job, Here, have the souvenir of your bowling springs. You got an item, replica sheriff badge. Thanks, Sheriff. Great. Dusty turnip. I'm not gonna eat that. I'm not eating that. Because I know if I eat that, I lose it. And there is another use for it. Oh boy, is there another use for it. Sometimes I just regret everything. Ah, I'm cartwheeling out of it. Cartwheel out of there like a boss. Or like someone who's To me, well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance... Ding! Dang it! Some gold dang horse thief sat my flapjack. What does that even mean? Uh-huh. See you later, Pete. Okay. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth at their hands to the from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck. Biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. Crazily. Eat this. All in, suckers. Okay, read them in the week. Sweat gushes from their faces as they each read the how to play poker card again. But eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. You show the pair of 10. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces. And the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush. 2 through 6 in hearts. Outfox them. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each. Giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, and the gal on the right 21. And you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph the 9th, whom the Western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, as they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. Right. Okay, moving on. This is easy. Yeah, we're gonna move on. I found these mugs. Much obliged. You hand in the recovered I was gonna say rust covered, but they're recovered mugs and collect your bounty. You tip your hat to the bartender. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susan. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough, bro. I ain't recommend you pester her. What's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent up frustrations about it. Ouch. Hey. Howdy, Susie. Or, howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching his platoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace? Okay, bye-bye then. Right. Okay. This is... God. Damn it. Alice. Okay. Guess the only way to move the story forward is to go to the horse area. Because I'm not killing you. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, Riverdale. I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore it. To tell you the truth, it's been pretty terrible. Oh, my horses keep running away. Except for that completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God! Thank you, please! Go fishing myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for each for finding. How many? 3. Let me see your math. They pretty much always do. 7 places. He draws 3 little pictures on the map. Oh, okay. You discover a new location. Borehole Mine. Hey, that's the place where I get a shovel. You discovered a new map location. Boring Springs Boneyard. You discovered a new location. Thousand Snakes Gulch. What are these places? I think they're like Here, when you find some of these objects, that should see you. How does that work? They're special pigeon infused ones. Okay, will do. See you later. Pigeon infused. Okay, great. You know what? Whatever. Just dynamite. No trades. Right now, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go to Oracle. You got a shovel. The mechanism is labeled cargo elevator. A poster on the wall behind reads, Level 1, plastic cap storage. Level 2, plungers. Both kinds. Level 3, tools. I'm gonna send it to you. Hey, that's only one kind of plunge.
looked out the door. Jeez. The horse looks over.
gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. I'm gonna lower the sound on this. This is actually really loud. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Thousand Snakes Gulch. Oh, shiny rock. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! Oh, dag nabbit. Did I just go by? No, attack it. Got the jump on him. What if I throw a bean at him? Cast spell, spacebar. Victory. Press any key to continue. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Farker. Yay. Okay. Oh no, poison. I dealt hot to him. He is now hot. Turn that normal. You made short work of that long snake. Tricks. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. Yep. Okay. Lava fava? Oh, like a fava bean. I see. You're smarter than a box of rocks. I hope so. Hellbender. You tamper with the forces of nature, making you yourself a force of nature. Oh, it's not actually that good. Ugh. Well, fuck that. I don't know. I don't think I'll need Outfox. I'll just do lava fava. Kind of fava beans. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella, I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright? Be cool, don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying. He's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little, now that it's clear you are actually made of spiders, though. Excuse me. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Earn. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. Snurf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Alright. Yikes. I'm going to walk out of here like a boss. And by like a boss, I mean a badass. And by a badass, I mean a guy who's spinning his limbs in ways they should not be able to spin. Hey, but I got a shovel. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Oh. Benjamin Crockett. He showed up way too early. Oh, jeez. Wait, then who buried him? Did he bury himself, or is he one of those skeletons now, but he's just trapped? Beauregard Skellington. Captain, 3rd Cavalry. Yeah, sure, I'll dig him up. Oh, this was a mistake. Yay! This wasn't a mistake at all. It's like my bullets are going through his bones! Oh, wait, they are not. You put a stop to Captain Skelton's unnatural animation. You gain 12 XP. You got an item, old cavalry saber. You got an item, a gold tooth. Sweet. A gold tooth. I'm going to use the crowbar. It does the same damage, but it looks... It does another thing, too. So a skeleton. You're not getting past without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. I will send crabs to scuttle at you. Don't make me. The skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. You gain 3 XP. Cool. I killed a skeleton and then a skeleton. Timothy Cochran? Yeah, Timothy Cochran. Devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran. Beloved daughter. Silas Cochran. A baby! Wait, that's really sad. Wait, what? Timothy Cochran had a daughter presumably between the ages of 20 and 30. So... No, presumably between the ages of 20 and 37. Right? Because the daughter is 7. But that would mean the daughter had a daughter at the age of between 1 and 7, or 0 and 7. It's not right. Something ain't right here. Then again, why is that the thing that makes no sense? You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse, cautiously as to not startle her. Though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. How you did that without opening your mouth. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out the handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would need an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yup, still cold. Brr. You hold out the oats again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make these oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oat. You sprinkle oats, just a little bit of grave dirt, and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Bizarre. You gain 300 meat anytime. Thanks for helping my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, busted money while mucking out the shower room. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I think I get the picture. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone, except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Oh wait, I can shovel poop. Yuck. It's nasty work, but somebody's gotta do it. It's nasty, yep, and it just says the same thing every time. It's worth 1 XP for some reason. You look up. Somebody buried a mug here. That's normal. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattling as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. I'm gonna... Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey, you promise. Okay, fine. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stay it! Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. She then puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. I get to look for you through. Hey, Doc, can I take a look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hell. Oh, not that they're gonna do much good in this good. Yeah, whatever. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Ha. Oh. You survey the books in Alice's shelf. They're all medical. Oh no, they're all medical textbooks except for a few. Start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. Oh. You have learned to speak goblin, sort of. You gained a perk. Goblin tongue. Okay. Leaf through the Legend of Curly's Meat. That sounds gay. Just gonna say that right now. Make like a tree and leaf. Not doing that yet. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure. A massive chest full of premium meat. Secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography. By flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. Also, wait, no. So, it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Haha. At least... At least there are some useful appendices in the back. And some diagrams of appendices. Oh. I was right. I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be read like the plural for appendix or... Whatever. Make like a tree and leaf. Yes. This vanity doesn't look like it's seen much use. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Not that there are many. TNT. I don't want to look at the books again. Wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Yes. Yes, it should. Now let's go deal with Gary. It's not a spoiler because it's the beginning of the game. Fuck off. The goblin shouts, "I'm Gary!" Hi, Gary. Hi, hello. Hello, I am Gary. Who are you? Introduce yourself. Well, I'm Farger. Hello, Farger. Good to meet you. What Farger doing down here? Be polite. Oh, you know, I'm just looking around. Oh, hey, oh, Gary likes to looking too. Gary now looking for way out of this dump. Gary not having much luck though. Where are you trying to go, Gary? High away and far up for popping. Popping and then new Gary everywhere. Everywhere. Settle down, Gary. Gary doesn't like to settling. Gary wants to traveling and popping. If Farger going far up and high away, maybe taking Gary with you, eh? I'll think about it. Yep. Alright. I'll take Gary with me. Because... Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves at the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. So what happened? Saw the whole damn thing, couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows, not no more. What happened? It was a raid. See, Mom and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and fire started out the back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that. What did you do? Ouch! What do you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to get to the kids because of the fire. And also a timid tramp right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't gonna talk about it anymore. Jeez, sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle though. Why not? It was Mom's rifle. That's all I got left of anybody. Left it up the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the map where her ranch is. You discovered a new map location. The Cochran Ranch. Take your leave. God, I've never had to do so many southern accents at a time. It kind of hurts my throat. Cochran Ranch. East. Hold on, nah, never mind. Alright. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, house is the only thing standing. Why? Huh? Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab it. varmint skin in knife. What? Varmint skin in knife? Oh, heck yeah. This thing looks angry. You're not you're not gonna go make it safe without dealing with it. Yeah, okay. Boom! I used hot on the fiery head, and it worked. Ouch, I am on fire. Pew. Pew. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Hooray! Grab Susie's rifle. You got Susie's rifle. Great. Can I equip it? An old rifle, but it has obviously been well cared for. There are 6 little notches carved into the stock. Oh. I see. Old cavalry signal. I remember that. It was very good. Cartwheel. We're still taking Gary. I'm still taking Gary. Gary is best. Gary is only companion. Yep. Here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Farger. Thanks, Farger. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. We're not taking Susie. Hey, found these mugs. Much obliged. You tip your hat to the bartender. Just thought I'd say howdy. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Guess it's time to get a horse. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Can you sell me a horse, please? Sure thing. I should warn you, though, horses get mighty attached to their owners. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? I'll take the basic model. I'll take the shifty-looking dark one. I'll go with the spooky pale one. I'll go with the one with the crazy. Give me the one with the crazy eyes. Yeah, we're gonna have a weird fucking adventure. Okay, I gotta warn you. This horse has seen some stuff. But I'll sell him for 1,000. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. Oh, coffee water. Alright. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snakes Gulch to chew on the local that grows there. That makes him see crazy things. I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Color me intrigued, I'll take him. Horse senseless. Wait, that's backwards. Thanks. Here's the keys, ride safe. Give him a name. I'm gonna name him Hornswoggle. Are you sure you want to name your horse Hornswoggle? Yes. Alright then, Hornswoggle the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Hornswoggle the horse. I'll do that. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Southeast-west map. Thanks.
Winnie!
Hang on, I forgot. There's a thing at the bar. That there's a shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. I'll sell it to you. He grabs the rock and sticks it in his belt pouch, grinning. Thank you kindly. Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. Yeah, sell him the nugget. Okay, it's a deal. Pete, fine and dandy. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat you're carrying. You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined old stranger. I'll take it off in you for 73 meat. You give him the nugget. He chuckles and hands you some meat. Pleasure doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Listen, kid, all this stuff, what I've been buying for you. You've been spending time on the ground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You'll stay out of our hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 40th level that ain't worth missing for a fella who wants to keep his eyes. Catch my meaning? Not sure I do, but thanks. Okay, it's the hard hat. They're gonna give you the hard hat if you go there. Don't go down there. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Just browsing. Just browsing. Alright, let's get the hat. Yes. Alrighty then. You're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. To start your new life in the West. Somebody to share. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. I'll take Gary. You head back to the saloon's basement and smuggle Gary out under your coat. I didn't know I had a coat. Hit the trail. The town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad camp. You consult the southeast-west map the hustler gave you. It only lists 2 things. The town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Head for Dirtwater. Gary's got a thing to say. Alright. Hello, Gary. Want any more goblins meeting? Gary is hearing about goblins in Old Fort nearby. You discovered a new map location. Fort Cowardice. Okay. What do you think we should do next? West to going fast? Okay. A big iron snake to go riding. So taking fast us. Or no, so fast taking us. A big iron. You mean the train? Yes, asking the training mans. Okie dokie. Oh. Spittoon, which is a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit, but this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates, the brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce. So shit. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children. Assuming you're... Let me go see what's the deal with this piano. The piano player is not very good at his job. I'll buy some slop. Oh, I could just walk into the kitchen. Okay. Hey, what are you doing here? Employees only. Oh, sorry. I was just, you know, looking around. So you didn't notice it, hey? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm at a saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some saltpeter. Isn't that used to make gunpowder and other things? Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, okay. Where can I find it? I bet it's a military camp because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up with 2 D's. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Okay, be right back. The lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. What an enthralling experience. Atop this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. A pot stove top slop pot. There's a sign that says, "See bartender for darts." Wait. There we go. I fixed the chair. And goes to the conversation. Leave them be. That gal doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see you new face in town. Welcome to the Joe Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Farger. Glad to know you, Farger. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Coming right up. You got an item. Dirt water bourbon. Anything else? I saw the sign out front. Adverts that way. No. Yeah. That's right. Finest room in the house. And plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. And he paid a month in advance. Right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort. So the room's yours if you wanna... gratis. Hey, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around him myself, but I lost the key. This says something you'll pass out from rage. Is there a way to fix that? Can I, like, not pass out from rage constantly? Is it... No, grit is stomach. Gumption is liver, and glamour is spleen? Whatever. Outfox. And I'll add some gumption. Oh. Gumption is none of the things. Okay. Top, 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 top. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Florence, and the player to your left says his name is Gene. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20. Ante up. You ante up. Florence and Gene toss in 20 meat each. The dealer gives Zach a shuffle, then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a totally garbage hand. 4 one-handed kings, a 4, and an 8. In the first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are around 10%. Cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realize your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. Plus 20 for what? In the second round of betting, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning are around 30%. Moxilessly strategize. You cock your hat at a jauntier angle. 20% win chance. I don't think that's how it works. Check. You tap the table. Florence grumbles and he taps the table. Gene squints at you for a moment, then checks. You found reveal a Utah straight. Flush. You got... Wait. Gene sighs and reveals his hand, a California straight. I don't get any of this. I'm gonna walk away. I don't have enough glamour for this. What the hell was that? What? This isn't right. Okay. Hi, I'm Farger Seinfeld. Anyone sent mail for me? Nope. Darn. Thanks anyway. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy. Are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of justice. Wanted posters are back there. Sales over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Take your leave. Wanted, the Stripy Hat Gang. For grand theft, paint, and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat reward. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yes. Great. It says, the House in the Desert Gang. Oh. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering oh. Well, that makes a little bit more sense. Last seen in the house in the yeah, I assumed. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yes. You take note of the location of the house and resolve to bring the gang to justice. You discover a new map location, the House in the Desert Gang. Oh no, the House in the Desert. Well, guess I'll go get him then. Oh. Coffee with a spoon. And just coffee. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Yeah, I'll do sneaky. Is it really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. Oh. The sound of it, you'd say the doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. I'm gonna do that. You're not going to be able to get past without alerting the gang inside the house. Back off for now. Ah, pointy. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past without letting the gang inside. I guess you can't go in there. Let's go check out this. At the side of the trail, you see a small hellcat. A hellcat, really. It starts with a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, and then starts grazing, lure it into a trap. Obviously. You quickly dig a small pit and cover it with tumbleweed, which you light on fire. The hellcat canters over lightly. Saunters? That would make more sense. Excitedly. Whereupon you kick it in the hole and throw rocks at it until it's vanished from this plane. Great! You gained 30 meat. Cool. No another. No another. No another. No, 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 no. I can't get enough. Blech. Oh no, it's happening again. Blech. Alright. Damn it. Which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. Shaker of saltpeter? This was the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. This is a special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things, and can be used in a pinch to sterilize or at least make the victim feel better about a merchant, basically. What? Well, I've got saltpeter now. You come across the corpse of a cowboy. How do you know it's a corpse of a cowboy? Well, you see it by his outfit that he is a cowboy. And you see by his lack of flesh that he is a corpse. Give him a proper burial. You dig a grave and put the cowboy's remains in it. It was the least I could do. Hey, I'm honorable. You speak a little bit of goblin, at least enough to order a beer, which is the important thing. Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh. Hello there, welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile. That's... Shucks. Grace juice. Grace is your... Is he gone? I think he's gone. Okay, so. Let's see what else I can sell. I'm not gonna sell my surf badge. I'm not gonna sell that either. What sells for like anything? Nothing. Used to discover a new map location if you can find a high vantage point. Wait, why are they disposable binoculars? Disposable. Well. Let's see. Read it. There's a chapter about cooking bean dishes so small that they have been served intravenously. Intravenously. Gives blood beans a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat. That's not very useful. There's a recipe for a well-shaped pile of beans. That looks pretty interesting. Gives Bean Wall, a spell that will create a wall of beans that provide cover for ranged attacks. There's an article about butter, and an article about beans. And the juxtaposition gives you an idea. Gives Butterbean, a spell that reduces opponent's muscle, mysticality, and moxie. I'm gonna go with health regeneration. Unfortunately, you were so distracted by your newfound vigor that you misplaced the book. What a lame way to get rid of the book. Aww. Oh well. Play poker. Hell yeah, ante up. Cleverly strategize. 20% win chance. Forcefully strategize, you pound on the table, causing the cards to fly into the air and land in a slightly different configuration. I don't think you're allowed to do that. Moxiously rage. Moxiously rage. Reveal your cards. Yeah! You furrow your brow and turn over your cards. A straight. Cora shrugs as she reveals a straight. Wyatt smiles broadly and reveals his cards. A reverse backwards, backwards, backwards Nevada straight. You would gather your... Wait, can I even lose? Alright, the ante has been raised to 30. Ante up. I'm gonna cleverly strategize. I'm gonna check. Wyatt glares at you and checks. I'm gonna check again. I'm gonna go. Reveal your cards. You gain 100. I'm starting to think I can't lose. You win. Gather your haul. You frown and reveal a straight. Cora sighs and reveals her hand. A Kentucky straight. Wyatt shrugs as he reveals a South Carolina straight. You win. Gather. What? The answer is yeah. Ante. Oh. I'm gonna walk away. Why would I run away? I'm not being chased by anyone. Rules. Wait. No. Yeah, got it right here. That's the stuff, thanks. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of... Alright. Okay. Next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called murk. Because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife that kills people. That's a good question. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around for a while. Oh, okay. Yeah. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. Grab it! Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Did you find me? Yep, right here. Yeah, here it is. Ah, nice big one. Ah!